If you're familiar with my channel, you probably know that I talk about people who go way too far with their content just so that they can get views, clout, or money. This is Master Oogway, and he is a very good example of somebody who does this. But as many of you probably know, it wasn't always this way. Master Oogway was once one of the most beloved creators on all of YouTube Shorts and had a cult-like fan base. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't until very recently that he saw his downfall. And that's where I come in. I'm gonna tell you guys everything about it and also share my opinion on everything that's going on right now, if you're not aware of what's going on right now. So get comfortable, relax, grab a glass of water, maybe get a snack, because I'm going to be going over everything about how Master Oogway, currently one of the most hated people on YouTube, grew to over 6 million loyal subscribers, and also what caused people to realize that maybe it's a bad idea to be supporting his channel. Before I share my take on this though, let's take a trip back to May 24th, 2021. This was when Master Oogway's channel was born, and right off the bat he saw a bunch of success. His first videos were essentially parodies of Kung Fu Panda, where he would put a voiceover over the Master Oogway character and give funny advice coming off as very wise, if that makes sense. People thought it was very funny and these videos got him views. And because these videos got him views, just like any other creator would do, he milked it and milked it and milked it and kept on milking this type of video until the audience finally lost interest. So Oogway, realizing that his audience had completely lost interest in the only type of video that ever worked on his channel, had to come up with something new. And this is when his content took a turn for the worst. We're gonna call his new type of content creating controversial videos that utilize specific groups of people and aspects of their identity beyond their control simply in order to get views. Following me? Some examples of him doing this can be seen in this video, and 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 this video. You get the point. All of these videos are like 8 seconds, the most lazy content ever, and all you really need to look at is the title to understand what he's trying to do. In these videos, he wouldn't really say anything about these groups of people, and would essentially just play music over him pretending to talk. So I guess at this point, it wasn't really enough for him to get in any sort of trouble and can kind of just get waved off as dark humor that is also just very lazy content. I mean, every single video was like 8 seconds long and it probably takes like 2 minutes to edit this. He was quite literally leveraging racism and all kinds of other isms and phobias just so that he could get clicks because he knew people would see it and be curious and click on it. But the crazy thing is that throughout all of this, his fans were fully supporting him. Every single comment is laughing at his jokes, egging him on, or simply just going with what he's saying, if you get what I mean. So let's talk about how it got even worse. Oh, quick little side note, sometime in the middle of all of this, he tried to box someone, and well... But that's totally against the point. It shocked me simply to see how many people were seeing these titles and this content and fully supporting it. But with no backlash for these very offensive titles, Oogway's audience seemed to finally lose interest in these. And that's when he realized he needs to take it up a notch in order to stay relevant.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that my views are pretty bad right now, and I'm low-key falling off, but this idea that I just came up with, it's groundbreaking. It's gonna bring me back. It's gonna bring me back. They're gonna love it, dude. These people are gonna love it.
Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, you do not get it. It's gonna be life-changing.
No, I hear you. What's the idea?
I'm gonna say the N-word online and post it in a YouTube video for the world to see.
John. You're a genius.
Right?
No, so what's the plan after? How are you going to build on this?
I'm just going to keep on saying it.
Oh my goodness, this is generational. How has nobody thought of this?
Yep. And then I'm going to make a song where I say it again in the worst way possible.
Somebody get this man his paycheck.
So that's when he released this song. I'm not going to play it. He says that in the chorus. Let me remind you, this guy's 25 years old, putting this out to kids. And he also made this video. And that title's not clickbait. He actually said it this time. How down bad do you have to be to say that just so that you can get some views? I mean, really? So I'm shocked that it took all of that for people to finally realize that, oh, maybe this is not so good to be supporting. And it didn't really start on YouTube. Twitter is where people really saw a problem with it, and TikTok is also where many people were like, this is just dumb. It's genuinely shocking to me to see how many people on YouTube liked this video and also shared comments just going along with it the way they do on all of his videos. And that's the problem with all of this. Us as creators have so much influence on the people watching our videos. And while you may not realize it, Oogway, if you're watching this, these kids look up to you and they don't know right from wrong, so they're gonna see what you say and think it's totally okay to say. And this brings me into another topic. My friend Ben made a video on this entire situation, which you should watch after this video. And in it, he said this.
Now, if you are a content creator out there that just makes edgy jokes, aka racist jokes, sexist jokes, jokes that are just meant to offend people, jokes that just only come at the cost of other people, especially based on aspects of their life by which they cannot control, I want you to ask yourself one question. Is this what you want to be remembered for?
And I completely agree. Is this really how you want to be remembered as a content creator? Or don't you want to be remembered for something super positive? And just like Ben also said in this video, you could totally turn this around. You simply need to show that you understand what you did was wrong and own up to it and start creating content that actually spreads a positive message, or at least just not a negative message. But unfortunately, that's not what's happening. He's not doing any of this. In fact, he's doing the opposite of this and making it way worse. Like I said, the situation was brought to Twitter and TikTok, and on this platform, unlike YouTube, he is quite literally the only one defending himself. Let's just read a few of his tweets. We'll start with this one. It says, "Whatever setback, hate, or hardship I receive, it's nothing compared to what the Palestinians are suffering with right now. There's no way this guy just compared the situation he's in to that one." And then 5 hours ago, he tweeted this. I'm not going to read that one. I guess that's all I really need to show you. As you can see, he doesn't seem to really care. But the thing is, nobody finds it funny except for maybe a few 8-year-olds on YouTube Shorts. And to top all of those tweets off, he made this video on YouTube.
I want to apologize for absolutely not giving a fuck.
Yeah, so he's truly just making it way, way worse when he could honestly easily turn this around with the audience that he has, the audience that he built up over the past 2 or 3 years. Seems like he's just being extremely, extremely stubborn. I also want to make it clear that I am not in any way trying to completely end this dude's career. And I also don't want any of my fans to go into his comment sections and then go and bash him. That's not what this is supposed to be. The reason I'm making this video is because as a creator whose audience primarily comes from YouTube Shorts, this is giving our community a horrible representation. I mean, the fact that people are making TikToks making fun of YouTube Shorts because of you and a couple other creators, we really need to fix that. I hope that makes sense. I mean, ultimately, if we are going to have these massive platforms, I think it's so important that we just try to share a positive message, or at least not share a negative message. So to wrap this up, I'm gonna leave it to Ben because I don't think I could have said it any better.
None of us are perfect people, but the best that we can do with the platforms that we have is provide a positive influence on our audiences instead of just being controversial and spreading hate.
Thank you, Ben, for those amazing words. That is about it for today. If you made it all the way to the end and you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe. I've been up like all night trying to make this video, so it would mean the world to me if you're new. Also, if you like the video, it helps me out a ton. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video.